Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, the 2nd of May.
Oh, that is great.
I know.
Woohoo!
I know, right? Only just a few more days and we're out of here.
Oh, yeah. A few more.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet,
yes,
Julian.
yes.
Just a few more weeks.
A few more weeks, I mean.
Give it a week or two, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My apologies. As they just said, I am El Presidente. I am Julian, and I'm here with my boy Adrian.
Hello, everybody. And also, we have a special guest today in the show.
Would you like to introduce yourself, sir?
Hi, my name is Mr. Antosky.
Well, nice to hear from you, Mr. Antosky.
Yep.
And
I'm here too, everybody. Still,
Yep.
Mr. Nessie.
Yeah, I was
Mr.
about to.
Ness is also here, everybody.
I was about to say, hey, and we also have Mr. Nessie. So
Yeah.
We got announcements and everything, but on to the weather.
We'll make it sweet. We'll make it short. Now here for you is the weather report.
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently at 52 degrees, but do not worry, do not fret. We will be at a high of 66. It will be mostly cloudy, and there is a 80% chance of rain.
It is raining right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it is raining.
Great.
Yep,
You love to see it.
No, I don't.
I do.
Who loves the rain?
Me?
Isn't that a song, Mr. Anton? You love the rain?
I do.
Okay.
You like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Alright, we have Domino Club on Fridays from 2:30 to 3:45 in G302.
Speaking of G302, we also have Chess Club meets from 2:30 to 4 p.m. every Friday.
It is student council election season. Hopefully, if you are interested in running for student government, you got your application in by Friday. Those applications will be verified this week by Friday, May 6th. And next week, May 9th through the 13th, we're going to have campaign week, followed by our student council elections on May 16th and 17th, and class council elections that will take place on May 18th and 19th. If you'd like more information about student government here at New Brunswick High School, go to nbstudentcouncil.com. Also, prom tickets are on sale, and from what I hear from Miss Morano, senior class advisor, sales are picking up steam. So you're going to want to see Miss Morano or Mr. Padilla at during lunchtime, before school, after school, so you can be a part of prom festivities, because prom is coming up later this month. I believe it's Friday, May 20th. Also, this month we're going to have our Zebra Talent Show. So for more information on that, you're going to want to go see Miss Bukhari so you can find out about the audition process and come out on that day, which I don't have in front of me because my email is not open. But I said it last week, and we'll figure it out later this week. But come out for that Night of Stars Zebra Talent Show.
And now sports.
Oh, yes.
All right, Zebra sports fans. Friday was a good day to be a Zebra baseball player, as your Zebras defeated Perth Amboy Tech 12-0. A mercy shutout. Kiefer Gomez. It was like Kiefer Gomez Day at the ballpark on Friday. Kiefer scored 3 runs. He had 2 hits. He struck out 6 as he was also pitching. And it was a good day. So Zebras pick up their 2nd win of the season. They had 12 runs on 11 hits. And they improved to 2-7 on the year. In boys tennis on Friday, they were defeated by Middlesex High School 4-1. The bright spot being, let's see, yes, David Aragon at third singles. He won his match for the Zebras. Coming up later today, it is Monday, May 2nd. On the calendar, we've got baseball at Carteret. First pitch, 4 o'clock. Softball versus Piscataway. Home here at the high school, first pitch 4 o'clock. Boys tennis traveling to Trenton for a 4 o'clock match. And boys golf will be hitting the links against Timothy Christian. Now, I know Susanna's not here, but we've got a track update. Want to give a big shout out to Retta Alarusi, who set out to break New Brunswick High School's boys javelin mark, and the senior didn't know that he was going to obliterate it. This comes to us from Chuck O'Donnell on Tap Into New Brunswick. Elarusi threw the javelin 157 feet in the season opening dual meet against Sayreville, and he smashed the old school record by almost 30 feet. He broke the record set by Maurice Haskins. Well, hold on, let me make sure I read this right. His throw of 157 feet eclipsed the previous mark of 127 feet 3 inches set in 2017. So congratulations to Retta Alarusi for breaking and setting a new school record in javelin. That's it for sports. Go!
Zebras.
All right, it is Maestro Monday, gentlemen. So take it away.
All right. So first question: what inspired you to become a teacher and why?
My inspiration for becoming a teacher was always throughout my life, I was always wanting to help my friends, whether it was in sports or in school. So that kind of inspired me to continue that in my profession. And also, one of my teachers in middle school also inspired me as well to become a teacher.
I'm going to jump into Mr. Antosky. Why art?
That is a good question, Mr. Nessie. Well, growing up, I had two main interests. One was art, and one was sports. I was heavily involved in both of those growing up in elementary, middle, and high school. And the decision came because I just decided that I would more control of the classroom teaching art rather than gym with kids running around all day. So, and I also I looked forward to seeing the creative side of education, and I thought that the arts would give that to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually got a question. Who is your favorite artist, or what is your favorite type of art? Like your favorite art style, like Monet or Bob Ross?
Mm,
Two drastically different art forms.
I know that's what I'm trying to get at. That's what
Okay.
I'm trying to get at.
Bob Ross is sick. He's a great artist. I could watch him all day. Favorite artist, Salvador Dali,
Ooh,
which
ooh,
is
okay.
surrealism, because growing up, I loved drawing fantasy and things that were fiction. So that kind of stemmed into Salvador Dali.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Do you have any more questions, Julian?
Nope, I'm all out.
I've got a couple more questions that might spark some discussion. Mr. Antosky, when you are not here doing the education thing, the art thing, what's Mr. Antosky doing outside of school?
That's a good question. Well, earlier you heard me say that I like rain. That's because I don't have to water my grass as much. I do landscaping and lawn care.
Are you a lawn nut?
I'm not quite there yet.
Are you striping your front lawn?
The stripes do go into effect, especially in the spring and fall. Additionally, I coach my 10-year-old daughter's softball team, so that takes up a lot of my time. Usually I'm running from here, going right to picking up my daughter and getting ready for softball. If it's a home game, I'm lining the fields, getting all that ready. So that takes up a lot of my time, usually 3 to 4 days a week. So yeah, those are two things that I'm heavily interested in, involved in right now.
I'm going to go back to the art piece for a second. So I know that you would have had to have created art along the way. You love to create. There's a twofold question. What is your particularly favorite medium to create in? And what is a medium of art that you would love to be able to do better?
Okay. Well, I'll take it back to, I guess, middle school, late elementary school. I would love looking at magazines such as comic books and Fangora, which are horror magazines, and drawing and creating monsters and fictional characters. I'd say that really got me heavily into interest in arts. Moving forward, I always tried to get involved in art clubs. I used to do murals in high school for people around my community in their houses and also in the schools. So those were mediums that I worked in and was interested in. Later on, when I started to teach, I was in drawing and painting, and now I'm in sculpture and ceramics. I would love more time to work in ceramics because that is my medium that I teach right now. It does involve an oven to bake clay and things like that. So I try to hone in on my skills and develop them when I can in the classroom and with the students and when I have free time. So, yeah.
Do you enjoy the potter's wheel?
I do enjoy the potter's wheel. It's very relaxing.
That was, I mean, I only got to do it a little bit in high school. I consider myself to be creative a little bit, but always a big fan of the wheel.
Yeah. I like hand building. It does take more time to hand build, so I can go on the pottery wheel and make something in about 10, 15 minutes. So it's very quick.
Show off.
So I do enjoy that, and the kids they enjoy it as well. In my classes, they have the opportunity to work on the potter's wheel, so I really love seeing them have fun on that.
And I'll come with one more question. As an art teacher, I would imagine that sometimes it's difficult to see students struggle with something that might come easier naturally to you as the teacher with more experience. What is the most challenging aspect of art that you teach?
Well, that's a good question. I think the most challenging part in that and other things that I'm involved in, whether it's softball with students that are younger as well, is it's self-confidence. That's part of life as well. Having the self-confidence to do things that you're not used to and taking risks, I think, is a challenge for a lot of students. So I just try to use positive praise and build their confidence and as much as I can, and let them know it's okay to fail, because sometimes if you want to be successful, you have to fail.
So there's life lessons in art.
Absolutely.
There you go. Another great answer to when am I ever going to use this art edition? Excellent.
Yes.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Okay, so
Okay, go ahead, Adrian.
so my question is, what are your most favorite hobbies?
I enjoy horror movies a lot. Always have. I also collect horror figures, such as Michael Myers, things of that sort. I also collect baseball cards. I have a really wide collection of that. Hobbies, I enjoy being outside in the yard. That's kind of my exercise. And I also do artwork when I have the chance.
Nice.
Now, do you do artwork at home?
It's tough to find time to do that, but sometimes I do. My daughters are heavily into art as well, so that frees me up to not only do my own artwork, but also spend time with them. So I do artwork at home. It's mostly drawing in two-dimensional.
Okay, all right.
That's weird because my boys are not that into history. We do not sit around discussing the Declaration of Independence.
I mean, Julian will be heavily involved in that.
Well,
That's me.
if he was my son, but thank goodness.
Yeah, I got a question. What is your favorite masterpiece? Like, the Mona Lisa, Starry Night?
Okay, that's a good question. I'd have to say it's probably The Scream by Edvard Munch.
Ooh.
There's something about that. I just always been intrigued by that. I guess because of the message behind it and just the way it looks. It's very surreal.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, that is going to do it for today. Mr. Antosky, thank you for coming in and
Yeah,
being a part of Maestro Monday. Please tell your teacher friends that this was a harmless process. And
I
we'd
will.
love to have them come on in.
thank you guys.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Zebra Morning Show. Be sure to visit our website, zebrapodcastnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media. We're at Zebra Podcast Net on Twitter and Instagram. If you cannot listen to us live, make sure you follow us on Spotify. Visit zebrapodcast.com/Spotify.
And also make sure to visit our YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Have a great day, Zebras.
See you later, ladies.
See ya.
Bye.